Bruce Goldberg Live is brought to you by Product Name, the name behind the product behind the name. Live and on relay stations throughout the world, you're watching Bruce Goldberg Live with special guests tonight. We haven't announced them yet, but anyway, this is live and we're doing it right now. So give a nice big round of applause for Bruce Goldberg. Nurse. Yes. Welcome to it. It's Saturday Night Live and it's Goldberg Live. Brought to you by Product Name, the name behind the product behind the name. It's great to have your company here on a late Saturday night, the Saturday Night Late Show edition, as we wiggle our way through lots of fun and excitement. Sounds like a theme song to The Love Boat. Anyway, if you've got anything you want to say, type it in the box below and let's hear what you have to say on a Saturday night. What are you up to besides watching this boring old fart behind the microphone here? What are you doing? What have you been up to? Let's hear from you. Type it in the box below and have your say. Well. I've been walking around Rose Bay, having a bit of a look around. I see there's a new clothing store about to open, a women's clothing store. They've got the racks in there, and I think they're just doing a few things. But it's where the old Flight Centre, with an L, Flight Centre, not Fight Centre, but Flight Centre, used to be on Dover Road. I don't know what it's going to be called. I just saw it by chance, and I walked down Dover Road tonight, or late this afternoon, and had a look, and just saw the shops around the place. Half of them are empty, and some of them are not, and some of them are, and there's new trading hours for different shops, and the whole world's changing. Anyway, if you've got anything you want to say, no matter where you are, we're doing this live from the Goldberg Manor, as you can see behind me here, in Sydney's eastern suburbs, Australia. This is an Australian accent because we're doing this show right around the world. This goes out via YouTube, Twitch, Realstream, Facebook, of course, and a million other places. I can't think of all the names. Russia. It even goes to Russia, this show, and Japan, and China, and where else is it going to these days? Somewhere else. Anyway, it's going everywhere. So we've had some people on here from all over the place telling us that they've seen us from other parts of the world, and we have people viewing us. I can usually see that. But this is totally live at 10... what's the time here? 10:37 at night on a Saturday night. So have your say. Say what you want to say. Type it in the box, just like Maurice Mitri has just written. Hi, Bruce. Hello, Maurice. Hello, my friend. Now, Maurice Mitri, I have known since I was a kid. I used to go to his shop where Shuck is now in North Bondi. And he is now a cleaner for end-of-lease apartments and houses and all that sort of stuff. So if you are looking for a cleaner, he's the man for you. End-of-lease cleaning, that is, okay? That's Maurice Mitri. Mitri Brothers, they're called. Mitri Cleaning, Mitri Brothers Cleaning. I think that's what it's... Is that what it's called, Maurice? Yeah, I think it is. I think, yeah, it's called that. And that's who everyone goes through around here. I don't have to give them a plug. Everyone knows Mitri Cleaning is the number one, the numero uno of end of lease cleaning. There you go. We get a lot of people advertising their cleaning services on our boards, our ad board, and they try to advertise on this board, but we delete them. So that's why I've got an ad board. So everyone's happy over there on the ad board. It doesn't rub anyone up the wrong way. It's amazing how many cleaners around here are looking for work during COVID. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. So there you go. But I highly recommend Mitri Cleaning, personally. Highly recommended it. There you go. It's Mitri's Cleaning. That's right. Mitri's Cleaning. Mitri's Cleaning. And if you ring up, Mitri's Cleaning. What's your phone number, Maurice? Put your phone number in. I'll say your phone number. Just give it a plug. Now, if you ring the number that is about to appear on the screen here, or about to be added by Maurice, and you ring up and you say, "Hello, my friend," that is the promo code to give you a discount, you see. So Maurice, I haven't pre-organized this, but he's going to kill me. It doesn't matter. Maurice is organizing a discount for you if you say, "Hello, my friend," when you ring. That's the code. That's the Goldberg promo code. Okay, seriously, that is what it is. 0416 1000092. 0416 1000092 is the number for Mitri's Cleanings. There you go. I should get a free job for that one, Maurice. Anyway, if you've got anything you want to say, folks, just type it in the box. It's a free-for-all. You can plug your business just like Maurice did, or you can ask something to me, or you can tell us something, some information going on, or whatever. Now, there was a police helicopter hovering all around Rose Bay, Dover Heights, in Sydney's eastern suburbs later this afternoon. And everyone was tracking it. I was tracking it on that flight tracker thing. That's amazing, that flight tracker thing. And we still don't know for sure what it was doing. It was looking for something. I don't know what it was looking for. I don't think it's found what it's looking for. That was U2, wasn't it? 19 something. Yeah, it's a song. Does anyone know exactly what that Polair was doing tonight or this afternoon? Because it was going around. It went on for ages, going around and around and around and around. You're most welcome, Maurice. You're most welcome. Yeah, so if you have any information like that, please share it with us. We'd love to know. I get all my information from you guys. That's how I get it. I was explaining this to a doctor yesterday. I said, he was asking me, Bruce, how long have you been feeling like a dog for? And I said to him, well, since I was a puppy. Oh, it went better at rehearsals, that one. It did. Anyway, I just said to him, everybody contributes, like on PMs and everything to me, and that's how I find out information. That's how I find out about all these weird and wonderful things going on in the East, whether it be Double Bay, Vaucluse, Rose Bay, Dover Heights, anywhere in the East. If you've got anything, say it. Say it in the thing. You might just want to say hello. First-time viewer, don't be shy. We won't bite your head off. This is totally live. You can speak to me one-on-one. I promise you, no one else will hear it, what we're talking about. Promise. Scout's honour. Dib, 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 dib. I miss Cubs and Scouts. I really do. Especially Cubs. I miss Cubs. Yeah. I used to go to the one in Waiora Road in North Bondi. Second North Bondi Judean, I think it was called. I miss that. I miss Cubs. But you wouldn't know unless you went there, how good it was. Okay, so if you've got anything you want to say, just type it in the box below. Just type it in that little box. We're doing this right around the world. You may have your say in anything and whatever you want to do. What are you doing tonight? Sitting at home watching Netflix? Anything good on Netflix these days? I watched Ozark, the final episodes of Ozark finally, and they've got another series coming out, another season I should say, one more season, which is season 4, and it's been axed. It's so popular. Why did it get axed? Please, Netflix, what are you doing? But anyway, Ozark, if you want to watch a good thing, which is it's incredible, go and watch Ozark. Or Tiger King's another good one. And what else have I been watching? Oh, Money Heist. I'm getting a bit bored with Money Heist. It just drags on a bit. It was good at first, but I don't know. I can't remember what I'm up to now. But there's some really good stuff out there to watch on a night like tonight. Now, the Weather Bureau is saying that tomorrow is going to be absolutely hammering us with rain. And I am saying that to you all because it's the East Coast that cops it. We're right on the bullseye for the heavy rain. So batten down the hatches, as they say, for tomorrow, because that's about what's going to happen. I'm getting asked a question here. G'day, Bruce. Any idea when Harris Farm will be opening in Rose Bay? I don't think it's that far off. I think they're about to do their shop fit out. I walked past them today because you have to walk on the road on this green felt they've put down to go up towards Bunnings, where I was going. And Had a look in. They've got 2 lifts in there, which from the car park, and they're about to start that shop fit out. They've been painting the outside. You can even smell the paint. But I reckon they're this coming week or the next week, they'll start their shop fit out. So any time after that, how long does a big shop fit out like that take? I don't know. 6 weeks, 8 weeks? I don't know. But they'll be working around the clock to move it along. So any tick of the clock, they're going to start that shop fit on Harris Farm. Look, I'm not a huge fan of Harris Farm or Norton Street or Parisi's or anything like that. Really, I'm just not into it. I just go to Woolies or Coles. I was up at Coles tonight, and I had a good look. Now this is interesting. The new Coles at Local up at North Rose Bay. Okay, at the end of the fruit section, up against the wall. Right? So when you walk in, it's the wall right opposite you. That used to be the picture house screen. And they've left if you look carefully, you can see that they've left the outline deliberately, and then there's a poster up there about King's Cinema. And that's where the screen was. And if you look up and back, you see the balcony where you could watch it from the balcony. And they got the lights up there originally still as well, the original lights. And that's where the projection screen was. It's really fascinating to go and have a look. So next time you're there, have a look where they've got the information about King's Cinema, okay, on up just above all the fruit there. And that was the screen where they've actually got that printed onto. It's very clever how they've done that. I don't know if they've deliberately realized or deliberately done it or realized whilst they've been doing it that was where the screen was for the picture house. So they've put obviously some stands in front of the rest of the screen, but you can tell that's where the screen was. You used to watch the movies when it was King's. And for those thinking it was Franklin's, no, it wasn't. It was a little bit further down where the car park is. That was Franklin's. Very close, but it wasn't quite Franklin's. So there you go. And I had a good look at it. I was going to take some photos, but I forgot. I was too busy working out what I was trying to buy, what I was going up there for. So there you go. That's some information for you about King's. So that was part of the deal they had with the council to keep it like that, with not a salute, but a recognition, I would say, of King's Cinema, which I'm too young to know about King's Cinema, but anyway. Hi, Karen, not your lifts. Okay. Karen also says, I see a new barber shop opening on Military Road, corner of Blake Street. Oh, okay. Where the car sales Soul Silver used to be. He advertises on our board a lot. There's a new barber. That's interesting. It's very out of the way up there, though. It's very, very out of the way. It was only a matter of time another barber was going to open around this area somewhere. There's a big demand around the east for barbers. Bondi Junction. Actually, Bondi Junction, it's interesting. They've got Man Cave and is it Ali Barber or whatever the hell it's called, next to Woolworths. They're owned by the same people. It's the same company. It's the same staff. And they don't hide that fact when you ask them about it. It's definitely the same people. And they're always packed. You got to take a number and there's a queue out the front. You always see it when you walk past. Always. And Man Cave, when you go to JB, it's just next to JB. It is always busy. Always. So someone's cleaning up there. And speaking of barbers, I see Just Cuts from Eastgate have gone. That were at Eastgate Shopping Centre. They're gone. They're totally gone. And that coffee shop, as I was saying last night, at Eastgate on the top floor there is gone as well. Some interesting things happening around the east. Shops are coming and going as they always do, but it's really interesting. I saw an old picture of Vaucluse Shopping Centre that Kearney Martin put up with a tram. Do you remember seeing that on our board? It's a black and white photo. Now, it's interesting. Only one of those shops still exists, and that's the butcher shop, which I think's got something to do with fork and field or field to fork or get some pork on your fork or whatever it's called. I don't know. But, yeah, it's the only shop that still exists in that photo. It's interesting. And I think it was before Westpac was up there, because Westpac is where the gym is now. That's why there was an ATM in that wall still, because they left it there or they changed it over or whatever they did. But it's really interesting, some of these old photos, to see what still exists back from the days, before 63 or whatever it was, 4, when they got rid of the trams. And, the butcher was the only thing that's still there. It's very, very interesting. So there you go, a new barber. Do you know when it's opening? Karen, if there's a thing, it's a men's barber, obviously. Do you know when it's opening and who it is and all the information about it? That's really interesting. That's really interesting. I mean, it's supply demand, I suppose. Somebody asked me actually on the board about a tattoo. Actually, it was Uncle Kev. Yeah, it was Uncle Kev. He asked me about a tattoo shop we might need to get in Rose Bay. Well, I said we already had one just recently, and it moved out. Not many people knew about it. Maybe that's why. But it was in one of those rooms upstairs above. Where was it? It was above, next to Westpac at Rose Bay. I think it was out the back and upstairs and out the back somewhere like that. I don't know. No idea. Just saw them working on it tonight. The barber. Oh, okay. Well, good luck to them. Give us as much information as possible, and we'll give them a plug. Because a new shop is great because there's shops coming and going at the moment. We're in this cycle again, which we've got out of, but we're back in it again because of this COVID thing of shops for lease. And there's plenty of them along Rose Bay on New South Head Road, and there's still quite a few at Double Bay as well. There's some shops up at Vaucluse that have been for sale for ages and they haven't sold them yet. The business is being for sale. And, a lot of people think when I say that there's someone going to be up for sale, that means they're closing down. No, it doesn't mean that. It's just their business is for sale. It's like saying, my car's for sale. Does that mean I'm going to smash up my car? No, it's for sale. That means someone else is going to take it over and run it, maybe into the ground or run it well, run it better. I don't know. But so when I get on a board and people misunderstand me when I say so-and-so's business is up for sale, it doesn't mean they're going, because the next day they'll go into that shop and go, Are you going? Are you going? That's my Mrs. Kravis voice. Are you going? Bruce Goldberg said you were going. No, I didn't. I said it's up for sale. That means they're trying to find a new buyer because they're either not making money or they've had a gutful of it and they want to move on. In most cases, it's the first one, not the latter. So that's what it is. So when you see a shop up for sale or a business up for sale, it doesn't necessarily mean they're closing down, but it means that they want to get out. And if they can't find a buyer, like the charcoal chicken, or that was up for sale, or Hudson's, or Secret Garden Thai restaurant, then they'll walk away. And they just walk away and it does close down. But sometimes you find a buyer. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to close down. So I just need to point that out to some people because they just don't get it. They think it's closing down when you say it's up for sale. There is a big difference. Everything has a price. Everything. I don't have a price. I'm priceless. I'm just like the American Express card, just totally priceless. Anyway, let's see what's on your mind, folks. Tell us what's on your mind. I'd love to hear what's on your mind. Tell us what you've been up to tonight. Tell us what you're doing. Tell us what's going on in the area on a Saturday night. The helicopter. What happened with that helicopter? I'd love to know. No one knows. Hello, everybody. This is Katut, and you're watching Bruce Goldberg live because he pays. Oh, because I pay him to say it. I don't pay Katut anything to say it. Nurse. Dear, oh dear. Double AMI. Whatever happened to Katut? Whatever happened to him? No one knows for sure. But, we're still in touch, him and I. We are. Anyway, so what else has been going on, people? It's a Saturday night here. It's 10:53, so we're doing this totally live. You can write to me just like Karen has been writing. Karen is a regular on watching our shows, and she's always been very supportive, and I thank her for that, and I do recognize her for that in more ways than one, being supportive, not just for this show, but in general. And I'll I know exactly the support that you've been giving me, Karen, and I do thank you. Seriously, honestly, I do thank you. Anyway, so anyone else wants to say something? Please say it now. Say it now. You don't want me to go into a music clip or something, do you? Surely. I mean, yeah. Look, that's more than a pleasure, Karen. More than a pleasure. Absolute more than a pleasure. You are absolutely fantastic, and so is your partner, Mr. Sussman. He is too. Good guy. He's a good guy. I know good people when I meet them, and I know good people. I do. Let me just see here. We're getting a lot of, during the week, I get a lot of PMs from people saying, when are you going live next? When are you going live? And all that sort of stuff. But people want to know about my cleaner. She's become famous here at Goldberg Manor. And I've got a little message from her, actually. Her name is Marika. And you got a picture. She doesn't like being photoed or photographed or videoed. But she's a Greek woman, a very big Greek woman, okay? And I can sing you a song. I'll get to that in a second. But anyway, here's a little message from all those fans out there of my cleaner who's becoming famous here. And no one's even seen what she looks like. Here's Marika. Oh, well, that was Marika. There you go. What happened to Marika? We were supposed to queue up Marika. Oh, no. What happened to Marika? That was supposed... she told me she did it correctly. I don't know. Carmen, if you want to hear me sing, I actually sing in a band. We've had a single. And I've been doing this since the 80s. So I'll PM you later and you can go and have a look at my band and have a listen to my horrible singing. Horrible. We're a synthesized duo and it's absolutely horrible. In fact, I make myself cringe hearing it. It's just absolutely shocking. But yeah, well, there you go. I have to tell Marika she didn't record it properly. So yeah, I don't know what happened there. I suppose... it just didn't work out for Marika. I don't know, but we get a lot of requests for a lot of things, like the activewear song. So many people ask me for that every single week. It's incredible. So if this all goes well tonight, I might even play that. Who knows? And the diarrhea song as well. The diarrhea dancers who warm up in the little room that way. It's hard to... everything is opposite when I look at my screen, you see, and that's why I'm pointing to the wrong things here. But anyway, you'd think by now I'd be used to all of that, wouldn't you? Anything else people want to say? You want to make a comment or anything? My 10-year-old daughter sings. Oh, that'd be great. Can you get her to sing them? If we can put the phones on here, we can get her to... She can ring in and she can sing live on our show. Okay, that's what I'll do. In fact, I am going to do that right now. See how spontaneous I can be? I'm going to turn on the Goldberg hotline here. This is the Goldberg hotline. You can ring anonymously if you like. You can just ring up and say hello. I'll put the number up on the screen in a second. I just got to get set up a bit here. You see how unprepared I am tonight? Look, see, I've got to put headphones in and, look, it's just crazy here. So I'm going to take your daughter's call and she can sing, okay? I'm just going to put some headphones in so I can hear her and I can hear what's going on with this show. So give me 1 second here. We'll just get this straightened up. And if anyone else wants to ring in, they're more than welcome to ring in too. I'll put the number up on the screen here. Without the... can we do it without the applause? No, we've got to do it with the applause. Okay, so ignore the applause, but here's the number for anyone that wants to ring in to the Goldberg show right now, live. There it is there. Okay? That is the number. Okay? So if you've got anything you want to say or you want to sing, Carmen, your daughter wants to sing on our show. She's more than welcome to ring that number. If she's in Australia, which she is, she just has to ring 0481 825 554. If you're watching this from outside of Australia, which there's plenty of people that do, it's you ring out of your country, and then you ring 61 being Australia, 481 825 554. I hope this phone's still connected. We haven't paid the bill. We can't afford the bill here. I mean, I'm in this beautiful manor here, but I just can't afford the bill. She has a recording. I can send it through. No, I want to hear her live. We want to hear her live singing here on this show. You have to do this live. If anyone else wants to ring in, you're more than welcome to ring in on the number that appears right there. And have your say. You can talk about anything. All I ask you to do is turn down the volume in the background because there's a minute delay, because it goes up through Goldberg Manor into the internet, the big internet in the sky. So have your say, folks. Type it in the box or give us a ring. It's up to you. Our number is 0481 825 554. And whilst we're waiting for people to ring through and all that sort of stuff, I think it's time we by request, we have these diarrhea dancers doing their stuff. Here they are.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
肩に手を乗せ I have クロスして A bad case お腹をさすって of diarrhea ジェスチャーゲームの要領です。感情を込めてやってみましょう。
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
Goldberg's Top 10, Goldberg's Top 10, Goldberg's Top 10. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Goldberg's Top 10, we haven't done that for ages. We've got a caller on the line here, so we're going to take this call and talk to whoever this is. Oh, no, they've gone. Oh, they left me. They absolutely left me. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. If you just ring in again, whoever you were, or if you want to have a chat with us, please give us a call on this number here that appears on your screen, 0481 825 554. She feels tired. Hang on, what's going on here? She feels tired, had a big day, and also went to bed late last night. Oh, dear, Carmen. I was expecting your daughter to ring us and sing live. She doesn't get a chance to ring and sing live into a show at any time, day or night, but here was a chance for you to do it. But that's okay. Next time. There's always a next time. So if you want to give us a call live on our show, please do. Here's our number, 0481 825 554. There's no Goldberg's Top 10. I don't know how that came up. What is going on here? We haven't done a top 10 for quite a while. But anyway, if you've got something you want to say about the eastern suburbs or anywhere in Australia, just give us a call right now on our number that appears on the screen, or you can type it in the box below. Please don't be shy, because, I'm not going to bite your head off. All I'm doing is just asking you not to have the sound on in the background so we don't get confused and sends our whole show into a spin. But you can ring up. We've had some cheeky calls in the past. We've had some crazy ones. We've had some weird and wonderful calls. It's been good. It's been very exciting. I'm very impressed by some of the calls that we've had over the last few weeks. And for those that are new to the show, I don't know how old you are, but there's some people that probably grew up with that good old TV show Romper Room. Well, I didn't like Romper Room because she never said my name at the end of the show through that magic mirror. So this is how I get back at Romper Room. There we are. We're back. There we go. There's the magic mirror. Now, I'm just you say your name and I'll read it to you. Okay, I'll read out your name through the magic mirror to make up for all those years, many years ago, that you felt really rejected like I did and did not have your name called out through that magic mirror of Miss Helena, or what was the other one? Miss Sue, I think her name was the other one. Miss Helena, I think. Helena was the most popular, I think. She was a very good-looking lady, I must say. I mean, when I was a child, it was great watching her bend and stretch and reach for those stars and all that sort of stuff. So if you want your name to be read out through the magic mirror, this here is the magic mirror. So please type in your name, and I'll be able to see it, and I'll be able to read out your name through the magic mirror. And if not, we'll just go out of this segment into something else. So we have a lot of people, first-timers on here, that don't realize how nutty this show can get. But it gets nuttier. It's more nuttier than a packet of Nobby's nuts. Seriously, it is. So if you want your name to be read out through the magic mirror, which I'm looking through right now, you just type it out. Type it out. Here we go. Is anyone typing it out? No one's typing it out through the magic mirror. Oh, well, there you go. That was Goldberg's magic mirror with absolutely no one being seen through the magic mirror. Dear. What do you do without the good old magic mirror? Last time we tried that, we had quite a few people I was reading out their names, and we were making it up for the psychological damage that they incurred by not having, just like me, like their name not being read out on TV. It was so frustrating. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just look it up. Just Google it, Romper Room Magic Mirror, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's so frustrating not having a name read out. It's just absolutely crazy. Anyway, if you want to give us a call on our hotline right now, and you come straight live into the studio via me. And here's the number, 0481 825 554. Give us a... Oh, look. Here's a call now. Let's take a call. Okay. We just got to move something out here. Here we go. Hello, Goldberg Live. You're live on the air. Who are we speaking to? Hello. They've got the background noise on, you see. This is what happens. You need to turn down the volume in the background and talk straight into the phone. It takes about a minute for them to pick up what I've just said, so we'll hear them in a minute. Trust me. Okay, just pick up the phone and speak straight into the phone. Are you there? Nah, they're not there. All right, we'll get them to call back again later on, because obviously they're too busy doing something. I don't know what they're doing. But it's not naughty. Damn. Wasn't naughty. Oh, well. Hey, if you got anything you want to say, give us a call. It's that easy. But make sure you got the noise down in the background, okay? So you can hear us and we can hear you. That's all you got to do. And you'll come on live onto our show and broadcast right around the world. Who knows? Someone in Russia might be hearing you, just like they hear me. And in China, we go out through Hong Kong, Russia, Switzerland, America. We're going everywhere. We are absolutely everywhere. So there's our number if you want to give us a call, or you can type it in the box below. This is the link of her singing. Okay, well, it's very hard for me to play that link whilst I'm doing a show here, live broadcast. But there you go, people. Never Enough Selena Ventura. I like the name, Selena Ventura. Is that her real name? It's really good. Selena Ventura. And that's her video clip, I would assume. Well, that's very good. There's a lot of people coming out of the woodwork that can sing. I can tell you now, with all these singing shows, The Voice and Masked Singer, and they've got American Idol coming back onto TV on Channel 9 soon, and the list goes on and on. X Factor, Australia's got talent, and England's got talent. I've got talent, you've got talent. We've all got talent. That's why all these singers are coming out and about. It's amazing how many people are undiscovered out there. It's just mind-boggling. You know, when I worked in the music industry myself, That was my job, to find and sign up artists. I was involved with what's called A&R. And I was a music consultant for a major record company. And we had some big hits. I signed up some very big groups I'm sure you'd know of and you would have heard of. And we had number ones. And we didn't have that much of a choice. Not like it is now. It's like swamped. Because I suppose people can record from home. People can record from their own little bedroom with the equipment. You don't have to rent these massive, big, $300 an hour studios anymore. You can just do it all from home in your home recording. I mean, we're doing this show live from Goldberg Manor. I mean, otherwise we'd have to hire studios and trucks out the front and all that sort of stuff, which they used to do. And they still do occasionally, the old way. But yeah, it's incredible how the internet has revolutionized so much the way we live. With this COVID thing, there's no doubt about it, the internet has saved lives. There's absolutely no doubt about it, letting people know, letting people video conference instead of personally seeing one another, keeping up to date with what's going on. And the list goes on and on and on, and it's just mind-boggling. The internet is probably one of the best inventions out there. It's just it's just incredible. It's just space agey stuff, really, when you think about it, compared to what we used to have, a good old fax machine and, all that sort of stuff. Anyway, anything else you want to say, folks, just give us a yell or type it in that box below. We're here. We're waiting for you. Just give us a ring. Say anything you want to say or type it in the box. You're more than welcome. What else has been going on here? It's a Saturday night, so we're... it's 10 past 11 already. Goldberg up late. Wow, Saturday night. Has anyone been going out? Has anyone gone out to any pub or club or anywhere at all that wants to share their experience with us? Because, there's new rules now that have come. They've laxed the laws, haven't they? They've relaxed them, and now you can go to a pub or club or a restaurant in groups, I think. But how would you like to be stuck in Melbourne? Melbourne's in total lockdown. I mean, will it come over the border? It's already, some virus cases have come over the border. But let's hope not too many come over the border. Let's hope they nip it in the bud, as they say, and put an end to it in Melbourne once and for all. We don't get any second wave, and Australia becomes a coronavirus-free country. That's what we're hoping for, or even the rest of the world, planet Earth, to be corona-free. Hopefully. It's going to take ages, this. It really is. But, oh well, we can only do our best, I suppose. That's it. Anyway, folks, I'm going to head off into the sunset now, and I'm going to bid you all a very good night and a farewell, and have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time here, Goldberg Live. Good night. You've just been watching Goldberg Live, brought to you by Product Name. The name behind the product, behind the name. Nurse. Yeah, I'll come back now. You hear?
This has been a Madways presentation, darling.